You guys are gonna hear me do the intro, but what's good, YouTube? As always, we got the TikTok live right here. Got an Amazon FBA Q&A going. How did you hire someone to write your SEO? Well, I created a team now, Ramuza. So I have the same team create all of my listings. That same team creates some of my students' listings as well. That's only exclusive to students, but you can go on Fiverr. It's been 2 months and I don't want to run PPC without having the Prime badge. Jimmy, is this the Jimmy that's in the mentorship? Remind me, bro. Are you not a student? It is, right? Pretty sure it is. What do you do if what do you do if the average product is $30 average price? That meets the criteria, at least $30. But Jimmy, you got to escalate it to an internal team, brother. I would have to kind of see the listing to see what's up. Another thing is if your price, if you're priced way higher. I've been wanting to join or talk to you and I know a lot. Gotcha. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to take a look at the product, but you got to escalate it to an internal team. And also if like you're priced way higher than the competition, that could be another reason. Also make sure that you have no listing issues on your product. It took a week and a half to get the Prime badge. You get the badge during the receiving stage. Usually, you'll get it once once your inventory is available for Prime. I've called, they said they will escalate and hear nothing. Follow up on those cases. I think there's a statistic that I just read the other day where you have to contact Amazon like 20 times for certain problems. But most people, not saying you, Jimmy, just speaking generally, most people don't want to contact Amazon 20 times and then they just give up. So never give up with seller support. I'll bug seller support. There was an issue we were just dealing with where I had like 20 cases for the same thing open with seller support. And you just don't stop. You don't stop till you get the issue fixed. Yeah, usually you should have the Prime badge right off the bat, brother. So that is a bit of a weird, but yes, I call them. I wouldn't even call them, bro. They're going to waste your time. Just keep everything through email. I honestly get more results when I do email than I do calling. You're going to speak to somebody in another country who doesn't know what they're talking about. They all have scripts. Regular seller support has no power in anything. It's only internal teams with Amazon. Yeah, you got to point that out to them. Another thing that you could do is use like ChatGPT, explain to it what's going on, say, this is what Amazon responded, please create a response. And you just use that back and forth. That way you're not just typing. Sometimes we as humans get emotional with the way that, if we're not getting the results that we want with Amazon. So using AI kind of keeps it very objective and makes it much more efficient. That's something that I've been doing all year, honestly. Another reason why for the AMZ Masterclass AI that I created, yeah, like I said, the Amazon seller support who you're actually talking to doesn't know anything. Not too long ago, I was dealing with an issue and, even though I say not to call, I called. And I was getting frustrated and I realized, oh man, I know more about Amazon's. No, that's not true, brother. But I realized that I know more about Amazon's policy than the people who work at seller support. And I called them out on that too. The lady, yeah, anyways. You research manually or use black box more when finding products? I use both. I kind of jump around between both. Sometimes I use black box more. Sometimes I use the Amazon search method more. The people on seller support just tell you the same information you already know. Yeah, exactly. I told the lady I was speaking to, I was like, respectfully, I've been selling on Amazon 6 years. I've been selling on Amazon longer than you've probably worked on at Amazon. And I kept correcting her on certain things that she was saying. And she's like, I was literally teaching Amazon sellers. So Jeff Bezos should pay me a salary on top of what I make on Amazon for teaching the people that they hire how to do it. I also told them that they're going to be obsolete in the next couple of years because they just know so little that they will be replaced by AI. Now, this doesn't make it fact, but my prediction is Amazon seller support, except for like internal teams, will be replaced by AI in the next 5 years. At least a majority of them, which I'd rather talk to an AI agent than Amazon seller support. So they're really, 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 really not that useful. The only people who can actually do anything for you when you're dealing with issues on Amazon is the internal team. They're the only ones who have the power to change certain things on the back end. They're the only, back in the day, and it's actually unfortunate because as Amazon has grown, seller support has become more useless. Funny, I was thinking if you guys get anything from them for teaching people. No, I wish. That would be sweet, but no. I mean, I obviously have my own personal benefits that I get from teaching people, from everything from, so I mean, you should. Yeah, I don't know. Amazon really doesn't need people to teach how to sell on Amazon because although they come out and say that they don't have enough sellers, and they've said that on multiple occasions. Also, why I think it's hilarious when people say that. Also, Stefania, I see that you have a call booked with my guy Adam. Can't wait for you to hop on the call with him. But yeah, even though they've said that they don't have enough sellers, which is why I think it's hilarious when people try to say that Amazon is too saturated because the company themselves say they don't have enough sellers. They don't need more sellers. They want more customers. Amazon's goal is not to have every single person sell on their platform. Amazon's goal is to have every single person buy on their platform. They make much more money from the purchases, obviously, than the sellers. But of course, the sellers help fund those purchases. So it's, you need both. But yeah, I wish. I would tell you guys if I did. But I wish. But yeah, obviously, I grow my own personal brand by doing that. Obviously, selfishly, I get people in the lives and in my comments talking about the cable ones. Yeah, 100%. I obviously selfishly get happy that when I see people in the lives or my videos talking about, hey, I followed your strategies, I'm making this much money on Amazon. That makes me feel good selfishly. And then, of course, I also have the EMZ Masterclass. I launched my first product this month, but I think I shot my foot already by launching a $20 product. Not necessarily, bro. As long as your other criteria was good, as long as your advertising cost per click isn't too high, I've seen people make it work. It's just products that I would avoid, nobody. You know what I mean? The big thing, brother, is you from here, you can't take it back. You can't press the rewind button and go launch a $30 product instead of a $20 product. But what you can do is push for reviews, have an optimized listing. If it's not converting, continue to optimize it. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. That doesn't even make sense what you're saying, bro. This isn't a pyramid scheme or an MLM. I don't need people to earn a commission off what I do. Thank you, though. Yeah, you and everybody else. And I know that you're probably like an internet troll, but it's pretty apparent. There's so I would say 90% of the world wants, and I was just talking to my barber about this today. I was like, bro, there's so many people that I get on the live who want this to be like a get rich quick scheme or want the easy route. And it's like the easy route is never the route that you're going to achieve success. Unless you're the 1 in 1 million chance of winning the lottery, business probably isn't for people like that. And I would rather people hear me say that, hop off the live, be like, this guy's not for me. I don't want to listen to him because he said I can't get rich quick. Good. Respectfully good. This is for people who are willing to give it their all, and that's for every business. If you want the easy route, go work a 9-to-5 job. For real. That's easy. It's easy for somebody to tell you what to do every day. It's easy to have a stable paycheck every week or every other week or however much companies pay you and stuff like that. It's easy to clock in, clock out, and then, like, I'll see people. All these people want a better life. But then these same people, like, when they go work, they'll go to work at their 9-to-5, and then they'll come back home and like clock out. It's like the lights turn off, and it's like we're in this really weird autopilot mode, and we're just going to watch TV. We're going to watch Netflix. We're going to eat. We're going to go hang out, all of these things. And I'm like, you're never going to be successful doing that. Never. But the internet's kind of like made people think that this is not even just Amazon, just business in general is fast money. There's no such thing as fast money. Like you guys have not you guys, I'm not talking to pretty much most of you guys in here, just you guys, the general population is sitting here thinking like, oh, there's this 20-year-old who has a Lamborghini. That means that I have to have a Lamborghini by the age of, 19 or 20 or 25. If I don't have 7 cars in my fleet by the time I'm 26, then I'm a failure. Boom, 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 boom. The average millionaire doesn't achieve $1 million until they're 40 or 50 something years old. And all of you want to make $1 million. Again, not all of you, speaking generally, general population. But all these people want to make $1 million in 5 days. How do I make $1 million in 5 days? And again, I know that was a troll comment that made me go on this whole rant, but I'm telling you, like, if you're down to give it your all and you'll never quit and you're going to be resilient and you're always going to get back up, then you probably have a much better chance of being successful. Look at the people around you guys. This generation is soft, the softest generation that's probably known to man. Not known to man, but there's a cycle. It goes hard times. I want to see that sheep. Sorry, I'm going to get to everyone's question, by the way. But there's an expression: hard times hard men, and not just men and women, but it's just the expression. Hard men create easy times. Easy times create soft men. Soft men create hard times, and then the cycle continues. Hard times create hard men. And we're in the soft stage right now, man. I genuinely, I'm not even saying this is a judgmental thing. I'm not special. I'm human just like everybody else on this planet. I've just, God has blessed me with the right people in my path. And I was part of this soft men category before. But I look at the people around me, and there's people who crush it, people who are levels above me. I mean, I still consider myself pretty young. I'm only 26. But there are people who are levels above me. But like the masses, the 90%, I'm like, oh, I will beat you in business, theoretically or hypothetically, not physically, but I will beat you in business 10 times out of 10. I will run circles around you, son. That's not because I'm special. This is all God's plan. Everything that I have was given to me by God, and I know he could take it away just as fast. But too many people are like, yeah, let's go drink with the boys, and let's, I only am going to work. Anybody who only works 5 days a week, no wonder you're not successful. You're only working 5 days a week, and there's somebody out there who's working 7 days a week. There's people who work 40 hours a week. No wonder you're not successful, because there's people who are working 100-hour weeks. But that was my rant for the day. Chim, thank you so much for the follow, my guy. Appreciate you. People pay for mentorship and think they will become successful because of that. Yeah, bro, that's why we turn down like 90% of people who try to apply for the program. Like if you're going to join the program, and again, if it was about money, I'd bring them all in. Come on, everybody join. But if it was just about, I already said that. But we'll deny people if they're sitting here saying like, am I guaranteed to make $1 million my first year? I don't think this program is for you. I don't. Me and my barber were talking about that too today. They get a little boost of motivation because they spent money and don't apply themselves. That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody wants it too easy. They want this get rich quick mindset. That's not what life is about. If you guys just have a chunk of hustle in you, you will outwork this whole generation. Bro, I came across a live today, private label seller called operated ecom, and he was showing horrible what? You're doing crazy numbers on Amazon. Not only wish to one day do the numbers you do. God's plan, nobody. We all start somewhere. I started in your position, brother. The 8-figure sellers on Amazon, they started in your position, brother. But what separates the 7-figure, the 8-figure, the 9-figure seller, even the 6-figure seller from everybody else? Everybody else is gonna quit. It's just not meant for everybody. Everyone, people nowadays want their hands held and everything handed to them. Yeah, and I tell people, like, there's nothing wrong if you don't want to be the CEO, the business owner, or anything like that. The whole world can't be CEOs and business owners. I need somebody to serve me my coffee. I need somebody to come pick up my trash. I need somebody to pick and pack my products. I need someone to deliver my Amazon products. We need these people. Nobody's saying that they're not good human beings. They're great. I need you to, hand me my food through the drive-through. But not everybody was meant to be a business owner because, again, those people want to clock in and clock out. And I know that sounds super harsh, but it's just the truth. It's the truth. Now, if you're willing to give it your all, then, and by the way, I'm not even saying this from a judgmental standpoint. I used to be in this position. Some of you may have heard this story. My vice principal told me that I'd be lucky to work at McDonald's if I kept going down the path that I was going on. Is that something that you should tell a high school kid? No. Was he probably right? Yeah. The path that I was on was the path of the 90%. I mean, some of you guys have heard it. Maybe. Also, if we get to 2K likes and 30 shares today, we'll do some live product research. Show you guys how to find products to sell on Amazon. But my daily routine before I started, when I was working for my cousins, before I started selling on Amazon. Oh yeah, 100%, Jimmy. But my daily routine was wake up super late because I spent the previous night playing video games. Wake up, indulge in the za. Eat some cereal, take a shower, brush my teeth, go get ready for work. And then because we worked a weird schedule, it was like 1 to 9 p.m. So I had a decent chunk of the day in the beginning. We'd play video games, have some more za. Right before I left to go to work, za. Seconds. What are you saying, seconds, sheep? That's the only comment I see from you. Confused. And go to work for my 8 hours. We'd have lunch at work, it was cool, fun vibes. Come home, za. Play video games, za. Go to bed. And that was my life. And then that was the weekdays. Weekends, partying, 3-4 day benders. And that's how I see most people live their life. That's why I go so hard. Don't get me wrong, I like to still have fun. I'm not a robot. But the fun that I see is, don't you see the rest of the text? No, I literally only see you say seconds. It might have gotten whatever else you're saying might get flagged by TikTok. Those people, you can give them 1,000 more years to live and they will choose not to change. 100%. You gotta want it, bro. You got to want it. And some people, I'll say it clicks for them much later in life. Like I just saw a video by one of the homies. No, it's not going to do bid management right now, Hulk. No, and I actually there's already AI tools for Amazon, and it's the most like you guys need to learn how to do PPC manually. If you rely on a service or a software to do your Amazon PPC ads, your PPC ads will get messed up. Go watch the video from Ecom that he just posted. He shows an account that was doing 300K, and then it dropped down to 100K, and then it dropped down to 40K. And it's because people use these automation softwares, these automation services, and then they think that that's, oh, but if I just lower my bids a little bit and they're doing nothing else, or you go higher, you know what I mean? Like people, yeah, it's actually mainly the automations that really do it. But you go have all these automations, your PPC will not perform well. Brother, they already have it. They already have PPC softwares and AI. You have bulk uploads. You have Helium 10's automation. You have Ad Badger. And these are softwares that people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in creating. They are not going to do it. They're not going to do it. There's a human touch that has to do with Amazon PPC ads. No AI, unless we get to quantum computing, which we'll see when we get there. And I'm talking like the highest level of quantum computing, then maybe ask me, because technology can change. But where it stands right now, all the technology that we currently have at our disposal, I would never rely on. There's a reason why I do manual PPC up to this day. I have the money to go buy every PPC automation software, all of the PPC tools, and all of these things. I've used some of them. They are nonsense. It's also why I don't ever recommend to the students to go spend $250 on the Helium 10's highest package, because that's low. You can use, I think actually they lowered it to the middle package now. But why I never removed people, called the guy, let me get to that in a second, Sheep. But that's why I never recommended students to use Amazon ad automations or Helium 10 ad automation. I just tongue twisted. They're what's it called? Adtomic. It's nonsense. And Helium 10 is a multi-million-dollar company. Their only goal is to make softwares and to make good products. They have a lot of good products, but no, never PPC automation. Again, hit me up when quantum computing is at its peak, because it's still not there yet. But I can relate, especially out in OC. I had to cut a lot of people off. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was getting at. I lost train of thought there. Because guys, ask your Amazon questions. I might be ranting, but ask any questions that you have about Amazon, and we'll definitely get to them. But yeah, I had to cut a lot of people off in my life. Now, there was a very select handful of people where I didn't necessarily hang out with them all the time, but I was never gonna like forget them. But there was a lot of homies, me and my future business partner in a new business that I'm starting. Him and I grew up together, and we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, man, like there was people who we grew up with who they weren't good for my life. And they're sitting there, they're salty at me because I'm going and bettering my life, and I'm not showing up to the party anymore. I'm not showing up to the kickback. I'm not indulging in all the vices that we all bonded over time. Man, I had to level up. And most people don't want to level up. I remember when I first started, it wasn't like, oh, I'm starting this business, cut you all off. I was like, guys, let's get this going. Like you guys can all sell on Amazon. I'll teach you guys. I'm trying to put people up on game. And they'd be like, dude, I'd get made fun of. I remember a real good story. Yeah, 100%. Interesting. I'll tell the story in a second. Called out a guy on live for his bad products, and he removed me within 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, you guys know, like, I'm never going to mute or block somebody if they argue with me. Now, if you just come in and start saying straight up nonsense, that's when you catch a mute. But arguing with me, having a different perspective, I don't care. Have all the different perspectives you want. I know I'm right. Sometimes I'll learn something, but most of the time I know I'm right. Your real friends will respect your decision to grow and not hate or envy you. Yeah, I mean, so I had started my Amazon business, and I remember we were at like a kickback or whatever. It was somebody's birthday, and I pull up, and I'm excited. I'm pumped up, bro. And I'm like telling some people, "What up, Nelly? Good to see you." I'm telling some. It just irritated me that he was misleading so many people. Normally, I would just skip over it. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's the 90% rule. 90% of people are spewing nonsense, not going to actually do anything to achieve anything great. It's 10%. That goes for your everyday person. That goes for creators and sellers like me. 90% of them are spewing nonsense. I'm not even going to tell you that obviously I consider myself in the 10%, but that's not for me to decide. That's for all of you to decide. Does this guy actually give good information? So, but yeah, that's why, yeah, anyways, I can go on too many rants about that. But anyways, I start my Amazon business, and a weird comparison that might turn some people off, but like I was comparing myself, not anything lifestyle related, but I was comparing myself to like Dan Bilzerian and his old company Ignite. I was like, me and my company, I'm going to be the next Dan Bilzerian in Ignite. Again, not like lifestyle choices, but I just mean like where I was and my company, how his company at the time, I think it went bankrupt now, but his company at the time was just on this crazy trajectory. And I remember telling the homies that, getting excited, right? Oh, I mean, Sheep, we can go over that right now, bro. I'll show you guys all why. Let me finish the story, then we'll go over that. Also, send me a message of his @, bro. I'll go and I'll call him out. I think that's fun. I'll tell him, let me hop on the live and we'll go over it together. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm on this path. I'm gonna get it. My business is gonna be huge. Boom, 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 boom. And they start laughing at me. Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever. You think that you're not gonna ever be as successful as that. Your company's not gonna be as successful as that. I'm like, dang, bro, I thought we were homies. Shouldn't you be like rooting for me, not trying to tear me down? Anyways, y'all already know that I had that early success when I launched my first Amazon product. So launched my first Amazon product. It starts crushing it. It was, we were kind of like on this crazy trajectory where like everybody was ordering my product, posting it on their story, kind of like girls do when they order like Gymshark or Alpha Elite clothes. They want to flex their orders and tag the brand. People were doing that for my brand. It looked bigger than it was in the community. And that's funny. But then I see them again at another event. And I don't even say anything. These dudes come up to me. Dang, Luke, we knew you would do it, bro. We knew you would do it, bro. We see you're crushing it with your brand. That's so sick, bro. Blah, 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 blah. And like, that was one of the moments where I was just like, oh man, these people don't see what I see. But the beauty of it is they weren't meant to see what I see. I had homies who were upset with me because I stopped going to the parties, like literally talking smack behind my back. Luke thinks he's better than us. This. No, bro, I tried to put you guys on. I wanted us all to win. We were all silly kids when we were growing up in high school. You think I'm judging you for that? But we're adults. We're grown men now. Like, let's get this going. Do you want to support your family? Do you want to there's an expression. I posted a video about this. 5 years of pleasure. Most people will choose 5 years of pleasure. They graduate high school. Let's party. Let's do this. You know what I mean? For 50 years of working at a job that they despise. And now all these, because I still have some of these people on my personal Instagram, not my business. I have 2 IGs. I still follow some of these people. They follow me. And when I'm out traveling, I'm gone for a month. And I'm not saying this in a cocky way, dude. Like I'm telling you, I know that there's people who are better than me. And I know that there are people, and I know that all of this was given to me by God and he could take it away just like that. I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I know these people look at my stories and they're like, oh, dang, he gets to travel and he gets to do this and he gets to do that. Because a lot of them comment, bro, that's so sick. I wish I could do that. You could have if you dialed in and weren't focused on all this nonsense once we graduated. I'm not in your mentorship, but I know you go in depth with your info and know what you're talking about. Appreciate that, Jimmy. I've seen a lot of mentorships, just not as in depth with info or can be misleading. 100%. I mean, bro, there's a reason why I have students join from almost every mentorship and course that you can ever think of. I just posted a video not too long ago about how one of my students joined a course before joining mine and he got incorrect information. Actually, it's right here. I'm going to play it for all of you guys. This is what I mean. Look, imagine paying for two different courses. So I like it very much in detail. And so far, I have not found no BS. I have been in two other programs as well before you. No one has explained in so much detail. And this is another student. Well, you guys can just watch. So here's another one. Yeah, I thought I did, but then again, I was following a course I bought on Udemy, and the material was kind of all over the place. So at times it was confusing. His material did not go over the amount of test order to start with. It didn't even talk about creating a mock listing to see what happens. This is what I tell people: like, not all information is created equal. That's why when I see people who like are maybe in the lives, and then it doesn't matter if you join my program. It doesn't matter if you join a program or anything like that. I don't care. It makes no difference to me. Um, but you know, some people will come in and be like, "Oh, I ended up joining this program instead." I'm like, "Dang, I feel bad for you, son." To be honest, main reason I was mad was that like he was misleading and had 200 viewers that are interactive, but you telling the truth only get 20 when you're honest and always tell the truth and don't mislead. I appreciate it, Sheep. Honestly, bro, I don't do it for the viewers. If I did it for the viewers, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the most popular channel or anything like that. My North Star was never to be like the most famous Amazon seller and creator. My North Star was to provide people value. So if I get to provide people value, then that's a win. What up, Net? Yeah, that Operation Ecodream is such a scammer. He shows products to do good without showing the ad spends. Now I want to see his live, bro. The thing is, like, these guys will never let me get in a live with them. They have to protect their brand. For the record, I will let any Amazon seller who's a creator hop into my live. You guys go let anybody you ever want to know that. For the record, and it's recorded on the YT live that'll be posted later on my YT channel. On the record, I will hop onto a live with any single person because I'll stand on business. He is charging 1K to find profitable products. That's what he say. Are you talking about this other guy, Hanto? And he charges thousands. Aura. I mean, I think it's okay to charge a lot. I charge a lot. I'm transparent with you guys about that too. But I also tell you guys, you don't have to join my program. I have thousands of free videos on my TikTok. I confronted him about this and he blocked me. Now I feel like I'll get blocked too, to be honest, but I would love to go hop in his live. Operation Income Guy. Gotcha, Hanto. Yeah, man. I mean, I try to tell people, and it really does suck. This is like This is kind of, no, bro. He's charging to find products that sell without ads or reviews. It's total BS. Dang, that's actually wild. Let me see. I'm gonna log in on my. Somebody drop his at, or I think. Sorry, I screenshotted what Sheep said. I screenshotted his at. I'm gonna find. I'm gonna find this dude. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna make it my mission to start calling out these nonsense Amazon creators. Hold on. I'm gonna stitch a couple of his videos. You explain this more, and you're a genuine guy. I appreciate that, Hanto. I'm being for real. I'm gonna stitch some of these guys' videos. That's kind of wild that like literally all of you guys would love to hop on a live with you someday, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, if you ever have questions, especially like the people that I've seen in the lives all the time, like for example, like Net, Hanto, Net, Sheep. If you guys ever want to like come in and like ask a question, and I'll actually get you into the live, I'm totally cool with that. Randoms that I've never seen before, I got to see you a couple times in the lives for me to do that, but I'm cool with that. I'm gonna stitch some of this guy's videos after we get off live. I want to see what he's talking about. I need to remember my TikTok password so I can log in on my computer. Yeah, saw his lives as well. Thought it was a bit off. Dang, now I really want to see it. Hold on, let's see. How about we review this on live, huh? There we go, logged in. So let me go to Sheep's comment. At operation.ecom. It's funny because I like making those stitch videos of other creators' videos. Let's see. Oh, I already found a gem. Let's see. Let's see. Running, slim, running. Let's wait, hold on. Let's try to find the title here. Here it is. So, running belt. Let's do this. Here, I also done. I never got you guys promoting their course by offering the product. It defeats the purpose. What you guys will notice, let me pull up another tab. It's been so long since I've done this. So it actually might be a long time for me to scroll. So I'm going to show you guys like the difference between creators. I have so many videos that it literally might take a minute. Hold on. Because I've posted videos like, here's a good product to sell on Amazon, but I'll show you guys exactly the difference. Oh, here we go. No, I want to find one where I say, here's a good product. This one's here's a bad product. Here we go. So if you guys will notice, I say, here's what a good product market looks like. Now, when we go to the end of the video, you will always see this in my videos. So I never like, oh, here, go sell this product. It's a dance mat. I just want you guys to see, just like when we do product research, search volume, total revenue, average price, average reviews. Like that's the kind of numbers that you want to see. But I'm never going to be like, oh, go launch this product. It makes no sense. 10 months and paid products finally checked in. Salam. Bro, I did see the message. I got you, God willing, today. Shoot me one more message, but let's check this out. So running belt, okay? Hold on, I want to share. Hold on, let me share my screen with YT so that they can see too. So this is the guy. This is the product that this dude is saying is a good product. So let's go to Amazon. Okay. So running belt. Running belt for women. Running belt. So we'll do running belt. All right, so this is the product that this guy says is, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have a field day with this. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it for giving me more content. Oh man. Okay. You guys have been in the lives when we do live product research. You guys are honestly probably better Amazon sellers than this homie. Oh, I'm gonna make so many videos about this. Okay. Let's, without even pulling up the numbers, I'll show you the first few products here. Okay, fine. I'll watch the whole video. Let's watch the whole video. Oh my God. Anybody who is relying on a software, guys, anybody who is telling you, oh, but Helium 10 or Jungle Scout says that it's high demand, don't listen to them. Pretty darn good. By golly, pretty darn good, mate. All right, let's leave. What do you guys think? Salem says average review, bro. He relies on the high demand, low competition on every product, brother. And I know not at you, Net, but like literally every product on Jungle Scout says that. Go. I bet you. I don't have Jungle Scout, but I bet you if we looked at water bottle, when we searched up water bottle on Amazon, it would not. It would say high demand. Oh man, this is what I say when I say not all information is created equal, and you guys are just proving my point even more. Use Jungle Scout, bro. The data is not accurate. Yeah, I also agree with that. So average reviews 3,000. So we've done product research before. We know that just like that, we wouldn't launch this product. Average price 21. Let's look at how low reviewed sellers in the market are performing. Bro, there's 3 sellers under 200. Oh, I'm going to have such a field day with this. This is so fun. 3 sellers under 200 reviews who make 10K plus a month. So out of the 48 listings on page 1, you're telling me that this is a good product because 3 of them. That's funny. Let's read some of these comments. This even one of the better ones. He posted it gets crazier than this, bro. It's pure comedy. Average reviews be high. Let's find another one. Let's just completely, no, not leave. Yeah, leave page. Oh, okay. Guys, by the way, I just want you to know this is, there are good Amazon creators who get more reviews than me, by the way. And some of them make really good content. You want to know one of the reasons why I don't have as many views as some of these creators? Because I don't do nonsense like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here's a product that makes more than a neurosurgeon, or I don't even know. Let's look at some other ones. Make money on Amazon with 0. Did I watch this one?
This super simple Amazon product is doing over 26 grand a month in sales. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you could do it too. The product is a weight.
Oh my gosh, no way. And he's showing a listing with 8,000 reviews, bro. He also promises to get winning products that don't need help from Amazon ads. Please, 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 I'm begging any of you, find me a video. Please find me a video where he says that. I promise, like, me and this guy will go have a TikTok battle. I'm not even going to go into his live because I'm sure he'll block me. I'm going to go and save a bunch of his videos. I'm going to make a bunch of content and already have it all. So let's look. He says, here's a great product on Amazon that you can sell, waist trainer. First of all, you think you're going to sell a waist trainer with no Amazon ad spend? Let's go and find out. I'm telling you guys, I'm not even trying to promote anything that I do. Again, don't join the mentorship. I'll put that on the record. Like, just go watch my free content. I'm not even trying to shill anything right now. I'm not trying to, and usually I'm not even like the type who's like, oh, this isn't a good strategy, but mine is better. Bro, 102,000 reviews. Oh man, 18,000 reviews. 237,000 reviews. All information is not created equal, guys. Luke, you should check. He goes live very often. Honestly, bro, I'm not even going to say anything. Maybe I'll go and comment on his live on my travel channel. I don't want to get blocked. And then, actually, I guess I have the travel channel. 18,000 reviews. What are we saying? Oh, man. I think actually I'll probably try to go comment on my regular page, and if he blocks my regular page, I have my travel page so that I can go still save his videos. This guy got my blood cooking today. Could not sleep till I told you about it. Sheep, you're awesome, bro. I can't believe all of you guys have seen. I don't watch Amazon creators because I just know most of them are nonsense. The only one, actually literally the only one that I watch is one of my buddies. That's it. He's the only one that I like. Okay, let's just look here. Literally 6 ASINs under 200 reviews. Mind you, I will say that 4 of them do good, but 6 of them. What is your chances that it's such a good Amazon product that you're going to be one of the 6 sellers who does good? Me and KP are cool, but I don't really watch KP's content. But that's not like a bad thing or anything, but he's cool. Don't even try to comment on his live. Gotta be a bot that immediately kicks you out. Tons of pivots like that all over the platform. Bro, that's what gives people like me a bad name. Can you give another creator? My guy, Ecom. He's cool. That's my buddy. Not this Ecom. But in terms of like as analytical as me, I really don't know a creator who's as analytical as me, brother. I really don't. Oh, he's live right now. Let's see. This is like liveception. Oh, live ended. Just kidding. Oh, that would have been great. You know, KP and Kevin Kunze. Yeah, I've spoken at their events a couple of times, and cool little story is, me and Kevin, me and Ecom, we went to the same. Yeah, he's legit, Net. Those are 2 guys I'll never have anything bad to say about, and I would hope that that's reciprocated. How to differentiate if the product is already standard? Do I just keep adding stuff? You base it on data, bro. There's a lot of videos that I have on differentiation. Duchess, thank you for the follow. But yeah, me and Kevin Kunze actually went to the same high school together. Okay, what other video should we watch? We didn't know each other back then. Like, we knew of each other, but he's older than me. I don't know. I think he's like 28. Or 29 or something. I'm 26, so I was a couple grades below him. Duchess and JJ, thank you both so much for the follow. And we didn't even he started selling on Amazon a year before me. I'm sorry. And it was funny because we had a mutual friend who was like, hey bro, you guys both sell on Amazon. You guys should link up. So then one day I headed over to Ecom's house and we were just chopping it up, showing him the Amazon account, and he was showing me one of his accounts and talking to me about some of the products that he launched. And then him and I have just been cool ever since. Okay, let's watch this.
Look at this.
Not this one. What's another good one?
I'm going to show you how this super simple product.
Did we just watch this one, or are they all just the same hook?
$1,000 a month in sales on Amazon, and how you could do it also. The product is a
oh my gosh, no mames. Oh man, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way that he showed this product, yo. Okay, we're gonna have to show this one too. Told you this guy, you can't be like this. Bro, I would never be like this. I think this is like kind of like almost like selling your soul. It's like you'll do anything for views and money except be ethical. The day I lose my ethics is the day that I'll retire from. New sellers should follow him to know what not to do. And it sucks, bro, because like he will continue to get views, so good for him, I guess. But people will literally like think about how, like, let's use this 600 likes. So most of my videos don't even get near 600 likes. But how many people, because it's a catchy hook and they want that get rich quick, like I was talking about, and how many people are going to do this, right? He'll get views because he makes it sound simple, and that's what people like. Yeah, bro, I make it sound not simple. I tell you, you got to put in the work. Just earlier in the live, I was talking about how like business isn't for most people. And I bet like 20 people were joined the live throughout that time and heard me saying that, and they were like, wait, Amazon's not get rich quick? I'm outie. If I was on here every day talking to you guys about the guys, you don't even have to do anything, and I'm not actually saying this for the record, I'm just, you know, being hypothetical. If I was like, guys, you don't have to do anything, you just launch a product on Amazon, no ad spend, no doing anything, and you guys are going to see the numbers like you see right here, how many more people would I get in the live? But again, I'd rather have 5 viewers in the live and give those 5 people good information than have 200 people in my live and make a bunch of people like literally lose money, bro. I mean, nobody's guaranteed to make money regardless, but you're going to have a bunch of people lose money. JJ, how you find a successful product or a profitable product? You want to use like a product research software, Helium 10. He ignores ad spend and reviews, just leverages revenue. Bro, every product on Amazon is successful if we only look at revenue. Okay, so this product, meat thermometer, literally, I actually am surprised. I thought the average price would be much lower. Hold on, let's fact check this. Oh, that's why, because you have a few that are like $100-something, but most of them are sub $20. Anyways, average price 31, average reviews 13,000. Let's look at how low reviewed sellers in the market are. There's 3. You gotta be kidding. There's 3. Oh my gosh. Should we show more? This is like, you see what I mean? He ignores ad spend. Oh, I answered that. He says, is it okay if I show you guys a service I offer? I mean, to be fair, I also do a shameless plug at the end of all of my videos, or all of my lives, not all of my videos. But, oh, does he say it in his video itself? I probably have over like 1,100 videos on my TikTok, and maybe like, if you include student results, like 120 of them are about the mentorship. If you don't include student results, maybe like 20 of them.
Paste it there and click search. This will pull up all the Amazon fees related to selling this product, and we know we can buy it for about $3.79, leaving us with a...
What about shipping? What do you mean?
Healthy 43% profit margin. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad, huh? If you had to choose one analytical tool, which one it would be? Helium 10, 100%. All right, let's look at one more. We still got time. This is wild, bro. Told you about the shipping. Told you. Sheep, yeah. This is This is so wild. If you're not selling on Amazon, do you hate money or something? No, they probably are just scared. Oh my God, this is the most, I actually think this might be, it's like him. And if you guys have watched my content, let me go back here. Hold on. So if you guys have watched my content, it's him, it's this girl, and I'm not going to scroll down because this was like years ago that I was making these like reviewing other sellers. Yeah, I'm not going to scroll all the way. There's like 5. Oh, there's the, what's his name? I'm just in a, I'm in a calling out mood now. What's his name? Like Ecom Pat or something like that, or Pat Harris or something. Me and Ecom were on the phone the other day, literally talking about that. How many nonsense creators there are. Is it hard for a manufacturer to create a new design of a product? It'll cost you a lot of money. Bro, anybody can search random category and see those numbers. That's what I'm saying. All of you should be Amazon creators.
Yes, I think I like it.
Okay, no, that's not it. Let's see. I don't want freaking talks. I don't want you aura maxing. Let's go. Wait, I want to see this.
Sorry, what is private label? So private label simply means that we are selling generic products, but we are putting our own brand on it. So we're buying in manufacturers' generic products. What do I mean by that? Something so simple like a sleep mask.
No,
and the manufacturer is putting our own brand name on the sleep mask, and then we were reselling that on Amazon.
It's sad because it's sad because I actually see people that I've seen in the lives commenting on this.
Do TikTok hot.
Oh man, that's actually really sad. I see a bunch of people who have been.
Hey everybody, this is just
are commenting on this guy's page. He's just very disingenuous. People will fail when they listen to him, making good creators look bad. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's been happening since the dawn of time.
This super boring Amazon product is doing over 142,000 bucks a month in sales. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you could do it too. The product is a portable dog water bottle selling for $20.
My gosh. Should we look at this one too? One more, and then I'm done. I'm just going to make a bunch of videos about this. Portable dog. Oh, wait, what's the main keyword? Portable dog, what? Travel bottle? How about portable dog bottle? Did I spell? Nope, that's not how you spell portable. That's why. Whoops. Portable dog bottle. That's not even the main keyword. Portable dog water bottle portable. Okay. 7,000 reviews. 3,000 reviews. I don't even think he knows what keyword means. 4,000 reviews. 39,000 reviews. All under $20. Let's see, guys. Do we think that this is a good product to sell on Amazon? Before I even pull up the data. No. Let's see if you're right, celebrity. I already know that you are, but 3,000 average reviews, $17 average price, terrible metrics. Let's see. 12 sellers under 200 reviews, and only 4 of them make 10K plus a month. Yeah, I'm going to go make some videos about this. I'm kind of excited to make the videos, to be honest with you. Man. Yeah. Does everybody know what I mean now? That I don't just say things to say it when I say that not all information is created equal? I almost feel bad doing a shameless plug today because I'm going to go say that this guy's information is correct and I'm not correct. That I'm correct, but I am correct. Do you think variation in your account that's 3? Do you have a variation in your account that's 3 million? What do you mean? There's 9 variations. It says you've got your target. you'll get free publicity too. I think it is. That's pretty cool. You know, KP and KK. Yes, sir. I've spoken at two. Like I said, I've spoken at 2 of their Amazon conferences. Yo, Luke, don't mean no disrespect to him, but a great idea to buy his package. Should we do? Okay. If we get a bunch of traction from the videos that I make of his videos, I'm down to do that. I'm genuinely down to do that. 9 variations isn't too much. Yes, sir. It's not very many products on this account. This is probably my lowest account product besides the new one. And it's also our highest revenue product. Okay, listen. It almost makes me feel a little dirty doing this, but I'm going to do it anyways. If you guys want to learn an actual good strategy on how to sell on Amazon and have me as your mentor, yeah, I know the Seller Central boys. I've been trying to get on a debate with them for a bit, but it hasn't happened. Go to the AMZ Masterclass mentorship site in the TikTok bio. Click yes, I want to apply. You'll go through this very quick application, and we'll just go through it together really quickly. Actually, fill this out proper. Hide this part so I don't dox my information. And if you qualify for the program, you will be prompted to this page here where you'll book a call and be able to hop on a call with my guy Adam. He's our onboarding specialist, also an AMZ Masterclass student, also sells products on Amazon, and you guys can learn more. Just go through the application process and you'll see if you qualify. If you don't make it to this page here, you didn't qualify for the main mentorship. But on that note, everybody, stay tuned for those videos because they're going to be some fun ones. Yeah, I just have no words. I hope everyone has a blessed day, blessed rest of your week, and I'll, God willing, see you all tomorrow.